Hello there, welcome. Today we are taking a look at Deuteronomy chapter 13. And today's chapter is a little short chapter. And if you've not already had a chance to read through that, I encourage you to do so. In this chapter, the idea of worshiping idols is again being addressed. We have another warning against idolatry. And this chapter also talks about false prophets or visionaries who may try to lead the Israelites to worshiping other gods. God said anyone who tried to lead them to worship other gods should be put to death. We also see a section in today's chapter that talks about towns and people in those towns who are trying to who would try to lead the Israelites to worship other gods. God said that the Israelites needed to investigate this town and these people. And if they encountered towns like this, and it was proven true that they were trying to pull the Israelites away from God to worshiping other gods, God said the entire town must be burned and destroyed, and everyone in it, including the livestock, should be killed. He also said that all of the plunder, anything that was gathered, jewelry, all the things, the idols that were gathered in that town should be basically pushed to the center of the town and also burned. Now, it does talk about how God wanted the people to investigate these claims. He didn't want people to just assume that others were trying to pull people away from God. He wanted these issues to be investigated, and then, if they were proven true, for actions to be taken. The footnote that I want to share with you talks a little today about attractive leaders and visionaries. It says attractive leaders are not always led by God. Moses warned the Israelites against false prophets who encouraged worship of other gods. New ideas from inspiring people may sound good, but we must judge them by whether they are consistent with God's word. When people claim to speak for God today, check them in these areas. So first, are they speaking words that line up with biblical truth? Second, is their focus on God? Third, are their words consistent with what you already know to be true? Some people speak the truth while directing you toward God, but others speak persuasively while directing you toward themselves. It is even possible to say true words but still lead people in the wrong direction. God is not against new ideas, but He is in favor of discernment. When you hear a new attractive idea, examine it carefully before getting too excited. False prophets are still around today. A wise person who carefully tests ideas against the truth. A wise person will carefully test ideas against the truth of God's word. So great advice for us when we are encountering these new people with new ideas. So thank you so much for watching today. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.